and you haven't got those people on speed dial that can give you really, really, really good advice, like yesterday, then you're struggling. You can't make sound decisions. You're not making sound decisions in your business. You know, there's a difference between having an accountant that looks after you, your annual and quarterly requirements, to an accountant that looks after your day-to-day management reporting and your business strategy, and that's what we've got. And if we hadn't had that support, that one-to-one support, you know, we're able to call the guys out of office weekends, evenings, and they're happy to take calls, or if they don't take the call, they'll return the call straight away. Without that support, we wouldn't have been able to navigate the landscape in the same way. My name is Nick Baxter. I'm the CEO and founder of Baxter Williams Recruitment, alongside COVID Safe UK and Connect Engagement. The reason I use Hayward Wright is because anyone you use in professional services, you want to build a relationship with, you want pragmatic advice, but you also want to deal with someone that's human, that treats you as a business as opposed to a transaction or another customer. And that's the impression we got from day dot, from Hayward Wright and from Alistair. They understand my business, they get Baxter Williams, they get my two other businesses, Connect Engagement, COVID Safe UK. You know, they don't just work with one business. They get me as a business owner. They understand my aspirations. We know when we're making those decisions, we're doing it from a sound financial base, and all the way through the 5-year relationship, all of them have come true. Even the ones where we had to be a little bit more optimistic about what COVID was going to look like in terms of how that affected the business. What Alistair does, he looks through the world, not through a normal accountant lens of doom and gloom, but he also looks through it from a pragmatic approach. So, you know, whenever you're getting that advice, you know that it comes from a really strong foundation. Anytime we want to buy something, anytime we think it's going to stretch us, Ali, can you help me out? Within 24 hours, he'll give me a cash flow forecast. He'll get the stuff, he'll chuck it into the model, and then he'll chuck it out and say, listen, this is what it'll look like. And the great thing about getting the cash flow forecast from Ali is he'll give you worst case scenario and best case scenario, and then you can work it out. So it's not linear, you know, because things aren't linear in business, and we know that if anything changes or a dynamic changes within that forecast, that the end result, we know exactly what it's going to be like. And that really enables you to make decisions. There's a level of uncertainty that's been in the marketplace over the last 18 months. And you can only make sound decisions. You can't do them based on gut or hunch. You can't even do them based on historic situations. You've got to deal with what's in front of you right now. And that support's been pivotal in getting us to navigate the changing landscape through the pandemic. And it's the thing about professional services. We're in recruitment, and professional services isn't about transacting, man. It's about understanding your clients, understanding their requirements, like in the greatest granular detail, to be able to advise and consult. So we got a consultant in Alistair, we got a consultant in Hayward Wright, and whether or not I speak to Sam, or I speak to payroll lady, or I speak to Vicky, it doesn't matter who we speak to, we get the same support. And it's not just because I'm mates with the owner of the business. That helps, but actually, I know that he delivers that service to lots of other people because I refer business to Hayward Wright all the time because of those reasons. Based on the support we get, based on the accessibility, based on they're a growth partner for us. You know, we've grown incredibly quickly, not just in my main business, Baxter Williams, but in my other two businesses. And based on the support I've received from Hayward Wright, I would have no hesitation in recommending those guys to anybody in my network. And I do it regularly.